Now we will see example number 3 and 4. These two examples are different from previous first two examples. Let us see example number 3. In this, the sum of three numbers. The sum of three numbers is given 6, and certain conditions are given, and last find the three numbers using matrices. Find three numbers using matrices. So here we will start the solution of this example by considering three numbers as x, y, z. Consider the required three numbers. B, x, y, and z. Then we can write this first condition in the form of x, y, z. That sum of three numbers is 6. Therefore, we get from given information or condition, we get the sum of three numbers is 6, means x plus y plus z is equal to 6. This is our equation 1. Then if you have the second condition, then thrice the third number. Thrice the third means 3z. When added to the first number, gives 7. When this thrice is added to first number, means x plus 3z gives us 7. That is given our second condition. Then on adding 3 times the first, condition is 3 times the first number to the sum of second and third. So we will take the 3 times the first, means it will be 3x, and when this is added to sum of second and third, means y plus z, we get here 12. So the third constant is 12, and that is our third equation. So from the given information, we get these three linear equations. This system of linear equations, can be written in the form of matrix equation as Ax equal to B. That is, A is the matrix of coefficients of this system of linear equations. Here coefficients are 1, 1, 1, 1 plus 0, 1. Y term is absent, means its coefficient is 0. Here is coefficient 1, 1. So here matrix of coefficients A becomes 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 3 and 3, 1, 1 into our matrix X, that is the coefficient of matrix of variables. It can be written as x, y, z. Equal to B is nothing but the matrix of constants, that is 6, 7 and 12. So we get this matrix equation. Now in next step, what we will do? We will convert this matrix into upper triangular matrix. Our upper triangular matrix or upper triangular is this. This is our upper triangular matrix. So that we will make this 1, 3 and 1, these three elements 0. Already 1 is here, so we can easily make this 1 and 3 as 0. So in next step, you will use the condition elementary row transformation as R2 minus R1, so that we get here 0. So first, by R2 implies R2 minus R1 and R3 minus 3 times R1, and R3 implies R3 minus 3 times R1. So we get here, first row remain unchanged, 1, 1, 1. Second row, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Here 3 minus 3 is 0, 1 minus 3 times of 1, that is minus 3, 1 minus 3 is minus 2, and 1 again same, 1, 1, 1, 1, again we get minus 2 into x, that is x by z, equal to changes in R2 and R3, so R1 6 remains as it is. Then next, R2 is R2 minus R1, so 7 minus 6, that is 1, and this minus 3 times of this, so 12 minus 3 times 6, that is 18, 12 minus 18 is minus 6, so last element is minus 6. So this is second step. Now we want 0 here, so if you multiply this by 2, then we get minus 2, this minus 2, this minus 2, if we subtract, then we get here 0. So the next step will be by R3 minus 2 times of R2. Times of R2. By this operation, this minus 2 element will become 0. So here 1, first row no change, second row also remains unchanged, and in third row this minus this is 0, minus 2 minus minus plus 2, minus 2 plus 2 0, minus 2 again here minus 4, this is minus 4, so minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 into matrix of variables as x, y, z is equal to last matrix, its 2 elements remains unchanged. In last element, this minus 6 minus 2 times of this, so minus 6 minus 2, we get minus 8. Now we get here upper triangular matrix as like this, because we get here 3 zeros. I will show you zeros in the form of triangle. So this is upper triangular matrix. So let us write this matrix equation into system of linear equations. For that, first take the multiplication of these two matrices. This first matrix is of order 3 by 3. This matrix is of order 3 by 1. So this number of columns equal to number of rows. So we get the resultant matrix as matrix of order 3 by 1, again 3 by 1, and that is equal to These 3 by 1, 6, 1 minus 8. So here we get x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z, then minus y plus 2z. Here is minus 6z equal to minus 8. Then by equality of these two equal matrices, we can write 3 linear equations as x plus y plus z equal to 6. Second equation is minus y plus 2z equal to plus 1, and third equation minus 6z equal to minus 8. Okay. From this we get z equal to minus 4 by 3, sorry, plus 4 by 3. This is the value of z. Putting value of z in equation 4, 5 and 6. Now from equation 5 implies minus y or y equal to 2z minus 1, that is equal to 2z is 8 by 3, that is equal to 5 by 3, and equation 4 implies this is y equal to 5 by 3. Now putting values of y and z in equation first, we get x is equal to 6 minus y minus z, that is equal to 6 minus y is 5 by 3 and z is 4 by 3. So it becomes minus 5 minus 9 and 18 minus 5 by 3 is minus 1 by 3. Minus 9 is 9 by 3, that is equal to 3. Okay, so x is 3. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 5 by 3 and z equal to 4 by 3. Let us check whether our answer is correct or not. The sum of 3 numbers is 6. The sum of these y and z, that is 9 by 3, that is 3, and this 3 plus 3 is 6. So first condition gets satisfied. Let us check about second condition. Second is x is 3, y is absent, 3z is 4. So this 3 plus 4, that is 7. So second condition also gets satisfied. Let us check third one. 3x, it will give us 9. Plus y means 5 by 3, so 9 plus 5 by 3. Plus z is 4 by 3, and the answer should be 12. Check this. This gives us 5 by 3 plus 4 by 3 is 9 by 3, that is 3. 3 plus 9, that is equal to 12. So third condition also gets satisfied. So that answer x equal to 3, y equal to 5 by 3 and z equal to 4 by 3. These are the required numbers. So the required 3 numbers in answer we can write. Therefore the required 3 numbers are x, y, z, and those are nothing but 3, y is 5 by 3 and z is 4 by 3. That will be our answer. So this is the answer of that question. Okay. So don't be afraid about these word problems. If you follow the method of reduction properly, then you will reach up to the correct answer. Once again, revise the solution. In this example, the sum of three numbers is given 6, so we get x plus y plus z equal to 6. 5 is the third number when added to first number. 5 is the third number is added to first number gives 7. And on adding 3 times the first number to the sum of second and third number gives us 12. So we get these three linear equations in three variables x, y, z. We can write these three system of linear equations into matrix equation Ax equal to b, so that we get this equation. In this equation, we have to convert this matrix A to the upper triangular matrix or lower triangular matrix. Here we are trying to convert it into upper triangular matrix, so that we will convert these three elements 0. So this is 1. So this 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So R2 minus R1. 3 minus 3 becomes 0. So R3 minus 3 times R1. These are our selection of elementary row transformations. From that we get these two zeros. Now remains only this minus 2 that we have to make 0. So for that we will R3 minus twice of R2, so that we get here 0. So performing that we get this matrix. Now this is upper triangular matrix. So take the multiplication of these two matrices. Now these two matrices are equal. So by equality of two matrices we get this. And now from this equation number 6 we can easily get value of z. Use this value of z to obtain value of y from equation 5. So y is equal to 5 by 3. Now use values of y and z to obtain the remaining x, that is equal to 3. Lastly, verify those values by putting x, y, z in these three equations. You will get the answer x equal to 3, 5 by 3, y, and 4 by 3 as z. Okay, let us move towards that next example number 4. In this example number 4, it is economical problem here, or business problem. In this example, an amount of 5,000 is invested in the three types of investment. The main important thing here that the given is this amount of 5,000 is invested in three types of investments at interest rates 6, 7, 8% per annum. The rates are given 6, 7 and 8% of these three investments. The total annual income from these investments is rupees 350. This is the total annual income and it is 350. If the total annual income from first two investment is rupees 70, more than the income from the third, means if you take the total annual income from first two investments, then it is more by 70 than third investment. Then find the amount of each investment using this. The question is to find the amount of each investment. That means we have to consider these amounts as our unknowns. So here last is our requirement, and in first condition an amount of 5,000 is invested in three types of investments. So we will consider here the amounts invested in these three investments. Okay. So the solution part, consider rupees X, rupees Y and rupees J be invested in three obviously different investments. X, Y, Z be those amounts. Here amount X, Y and Z. We invested in 3 different investments. From the given information, we can write the total amount is 5,000. So sum of these 3 investments should be 5,000. Therefore, from given information, we get X plus Y plus Z is equal to 5,000. This is our equation number 1, which is very simple. We can write it from first statement here. Now, let us think about the second. At interest rate 6, 7 and 8% per annum respectively. Here, the interest is given, the rate of interest is given 6, 7 and 8%. And so from this statement, we can write any condition. We see that is half information. After that, the total annual income from this investment is rupees 350. Here, total annual income is given 350. What is meant by income? If we invest certain amount, suppose X, it will be investment. Then how can we get income? What is income? Income means the interest. Income is nothing but the interest. For example, suppose 100 rupees are invested and suppose 1% rate rupees 120 after 1 year. Then what will be this income? That income will be obviously 20 rupees. How we get this 20 rupees? Because it is nothing but the interest of this. So 100 plus 20, this is the interest. And this interest is nothing but the same as income. So this interest plus principal is equal to total amount. So in this example, we have given the total annual income. So income is nothing but the interest. So find the interest of these 3 amounts. The rate of interest is given 6. So at the rate of 6% per annum, the interest of X will be 6 by 100 into X. At the rate of 6% per annum, the interest on amount X will be 6 upon 100 into X or 6x upon 100. Similarly, at the rate of 7%, the interest of Y will be 7 by 101 and the interest on Z will be 8 by 100 Z, and this total income from 3 investment is given rupees 350. So to the right, we will get here 3 bits. Is it okay? This is the important here. If you are able to write this condition, this equation, then and only then you can go further for the solution. So from this equation, we will simplify this. It is nothing but 6x plus 7y plus 8z, that is equal to 3500. Multiply each term by 100. We get this and consider this as equation 2 on this. So we get this simple or simplified second condition. Now let us move towards third condition. What is given further? If the total annual income from the first 2 investment, what will be the annual income from first 2 investment? It will be this, and 6 upon 100 X plus 7 upon 100 Y. This is the total income from first 2 investments. So this total is rupees 70 more than the income from the third. What is the income from the third? It is 8 by 100 Z. This is the income from third, and this income is more by 70 than this. So plus 70 is there. Let us simplify this. Therefore we get 6x plus 7y. Taking this to the left becomes minus 8z and is equal to, multiplying each number by 100, we get this 70 into 100, that is 7,000. This is our equation number 4. Have got these three equations? Is it clear? Here we have these three equations as x plus y plus z equal to 5,000, 6x plus 7y plus 8z equal to 35,000, and 6x plus 7y minus 8z equal to 7,000. And from these three equations we have to find the values of x, y and z. Let us write these three equations in the form of matrix equation. So the equations 1, 2 and 3 can be written in the form of matrix equation as Ax equal to B, and that is nothing but A is the matrix of coefficients of these variables in these three equations. Here coefficient is 1, 1, 1. First row is 1, 1, 1. Second row contains 6, 7, 8, and third 6, 7, minus 8. So 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, minus 8 into x, that is x, y, z, and the constants, matrix of constant B is 5,000, 35,000 and 7,000. Is it okay? It's very simple to write matrix equation from this system of linear equations. Now, what is our aim? It is beneficial or useful to use method of reduction to find these unknowns instead of using method of inversion. Inversion method is somehow lengthy from method of reduction. So we will convert these three elements into zeros. Here we will convert this 6 into 0, this 6 into 0 and this 7 into 0. So that we will get here upper triangular matrix of these elements. Okay, let us start here. What to do first? Only here 1 is present, so no difficult to convert this 6 and this 6 into 0. So R2 minus 6 times R1 and R3 minus 6 times R1. We will get both these elements as 0. So we will write here our condition, state that by R2 minus 6 times R1, or R2 implies R2 minus 6 times R1, and R3 implies R3 minus 6 times R1. We can use this first row element. Let us see what changes are here. Here we get first row is unchanged. 6 minus 6 becomes 0. This 6 minus 6 becomes 0. 7 minus 6 times of this, so we get here 1. 8 minus 6 times of 1, so we get here 2. Then 7 minus 6 times, again we get 1. Minus 8 minus 6, so we get here minus 40. Okay. Here this matrix has no any change. Equal. Now here R1 is unchanged, it remains same 5,000. Now R2 is R2 minus 6 times R1. 6 times R1 is 30,000, so 35 minus 30, it will be again 5,000. Here R3 minus 6 times of R1. 6 times of R1 will be minus 30. So 7 minus 30 is minus 23,000. Okay. Now we have to convert this 1 into 0. For that we will subtract this again. So now we have to convert this 1 into 0. For that we will use this one. So by R3 changes so that R3 minus R2. By this operation we get here, therefore we get first row no change, second row there is no change, in third row 0 minus 0, this minus this 1 minus 1 is 0, and minus 14 minus 2 is minus 16 into xyz is equal. Now to the right, let change in R3. So R1 and R2 are same. R3 is R3 minus R2. So this minus this is 28. So minus 28,000. Or we get here triangle of these zeros. So this is upper triangular matrix. So let us take the matrix multiplication. Therefore by matrix multiplication we get x plus y plus z. Here 0 plus y plus 2z. Here 0 plus 0 minus 16z is equal to the right 5,000, 5,000 and minus 28,000. So by equality of matrices we can equate the corresponding elements. So in next step we get x plus y plus z equal to 5,000, this equal to this and this equal to this. So just writing the elements, corresponding elements. We get x plus y plus z is equal to 5,000, this equal to this and this equal to this. Let us give the numbers to these equations. Equation 4, equation 5 and equation number 6. Equation 6 implies minus 16z equal to minus 28,000, which implies z equal to, cancelling negative sign, we get z equal to 28,000 upon 16, that will be 1,750. Now equation 5 implies, we will use this value of z in equation number 5. So 5 implies y equal to 5,000 minus 2z, which implies y equal to 5,000 minus 2z. 2z is 3,500. So 5,000 minus 3,500, that is equal to 1,500. Now for last, equation 4 implies x equal to 5,000 minus y minus z, because equation is x plus y plus z equal to the same 5,000 this. So we get here x equal to this, y is 5,000 minus y is 1,500 and z is 1,750. So 5,001 minus 1,500 is 3,500 minus 1,750 equal to, therefore x is the same, that is 1,750. So this is the value of x. this will be value of y, and this is z. So these are x, y and z. You can verify these values from putting in these three equations, and you can get the satisfaction. Here this is the similar way, and in this way we have solved this example number 4, which is based on the investment. Okay, so I think all these examples, after forming these three simultaneous equations, the further method is same. So if you able to write every example in this system of linear equations properly, then you can follow this method of reduction and you will get the required answer. Okay, bye.